Welcome back to the channel. So we're gonna get into seam sealer now. I did the self-leveling. A video will come out pretty soon. We did the self-leveling to get in between the pieces of steel because it gets good penetration, and it does get good penetration. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in our permanent seam sealer. So we're gonna have to scuff everything down. I'm gonna scuff it down with 220. It says to use a scuff pad. I'm not a big fan of scuff pads, but so we're gonna hit it with 220. Get some surface preparation, and then we'll tape it up and seam seal it. So you know, just hitting where I'm gonna seam seal. Let me move this. Let's see. Maybe you can follow me. So we're gonna do this, and like I said, all we're doing is scuffing. All we're doing is scuffing so we can make sure that our seam sealer does adhere, because it is an epoxy seam sealer, and I want to make sure it does seal. So with that said done, we're going to be seam sealing the whole car. You know, it's going to take probably, maybe six or seven tubes of seam sealer, if not more. But we're just going to scuff everything down, give it a quick scuff, so when we do seam seal, I got a blowgun, I'm using my mouth. When we do use a seam sealer, it does adhere, and we guarantee ourselves a good, adhesion with the product. It is a heavy bond seam sealer. So we're going to try it and get it seam sealed. So I'll bring it back when we finish sanding it up. You don't have to sit there and watch me sand. Everybody knows how to sand. And I'll show you how I prep for seam sealer. Alright, so bring it back. Peace. Sorry, it's a little dark. It might be a little dark because we're under the car. So just showing the seam sealer. This is how I do my seam sealers. So we tape them because I like nice crisp lines. You don't have to cake it on. So this is what we're doing. Let me see if I can bring you to a spot where I can get you good footage. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna do the lower end first. So I can bring it here, right here. Tilt that down. Get some light up all over it. Let's see, get some light here. Probably be pretty good. There we go. Yeah, perfect. I think that'll give me a good view for you guys to actually see. So some of these I do freehand. Anything that's visible, I will do it with tape. Sounds corny because people say, it's just seam sealer, but I like to do a nice crisp seam seal. So it looks good. And then I take here it is. Take an acid brush like this, and then I'll just put my shoulder in that seam sealer. I'll hit it really softly, pulling it into the crack of the two metals. And this seam sealer here is rated for bare metal or primer. It's 3M. It is very good. Let's see. have to spray it and get all those gobs all over the place. That's for the new cars. Nah, these older show cars. So, okay, let's get the other part done here. Grab my seam sealer. So this is the seam sealer we're using. Bare metal. I used a couple of different types. It depends what we're doing. We use a lot of leveling on the new panels that we put on. With the tape, you don't have to be as neat, but tape helps out a lot. For me, I like it. I like using it. And I guess it's just my background in construction, doing caulking on tubs and stuff like that. So get a nice smooth. You just make sure you pull it into the, so the layers are like this. We want it to go into here because that's where you want this protection. And once I do that, and I got that, so you got to make sure that you pull off the tape. Not super quick like I just did. When it's really thick, but you could just go like that and knock it right back down. And it leaves a real nice transition. See that? Look at that. It's so pretty. No, it works really good, see? Original seam sealer on this car, it was like a tar material. It was about this wide. I don't know why it would be that wide, but that's how it used to be. Doesn't need it, because all you need is a protection from here to here, which is that little crack right there. So the seam sealer we're using, it requires either bare metal, or you gotta sand it, and it's just so it gets a tooth. So being that I gotta prime the car again anyway, because we made a mistake and we used the wrong primer. I need a black primer. Didn't use the wrong primer, just used the wrong color. So we're gonna reseal it and change the color of the base, because the candy is on a black base. So that's what we're gonna do. So bear with me. It's a lot boring sanding. There's blast material still coming out of this bad boy. There's still sandblasting material coming out. And I blew it for about 4 hours. On different occasions. So what I do is I grab a little bit of lacquer thinner and I go over all my joints where we're going to put seam sealer. And just to make sure we got a clean surface, you know. You want to give that seam sealer the best opportunity to bond and seal. So get the last of this and we can start seam sealing. Alrighty. Okay, looks good. Let's start. Oh, heck, let's start here. Now we gotta feed this. I don't have much seam sealer in here at all. I should get the light. Let's see. We're gonna freehand all of this. I don't think it's necessary to put all tape on it, because as long as you keep a nice thin bead, it'll come out nice. Look at that. Nice soft touch. Makes it all good. If you're going for a, you know, concourse look, it wouldn't even be this seam sealer, it'd be a totally different product. But we're not doing concourse or anything. I'm just building a hopefully badass car. I know my big head is in the way. And there you go. Got a couple spots we gotta fix, but that's it. So I got the rest of the car to do. So we got all of them joints back there. Everything's got to be done. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Send me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you don't think. But cool. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.